Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to AtomRPG and playing hardball. So we have accomplished a lot in the Wastelands, and if you wonder why I might sound a little bit weird, that is because the right lower half of my face is paralyzed, thanks to my dentist. My fair dentist. She always exaggerates a little bit with this stuff, but yeah. Oh, what happened here? I think... Did I do something here? There was a problem. I accidentally ended the recording. 32,033. There it is. I accidentally ended the recording, so I had to combine the last two. Ah yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. So and we were here. Yeah, let me quick save. We were here at the circus, that's the thing. So, and this is what we will do now. It is in the middle of the night though. Why is there only one bolt in there? Because we only have one wooden bolt left, huh? Yeah. That's the thing. Got some stuff. Yeah, so. So this is the circus. Why could it be called the circus? Who are you? A short, unshaven man is passionately smoking a cigarette, occasionally spitting on the ground and sighing. But as we approach, he livens right up, screaming out a bizarre poem and performing a variety of unusual dance moves. Gutsy, Gutsy, Gutsy the clown! His jokes and mimes won't let you down. For just 10 rubles, he'll show you a trick. You will laugh until you're sick. Oh no, a monster, a terrible sewer dwarf, wants to gobble me up. Give me money, 1 ruble's enough and I swear I'll make your dad laugh. No, my child, do not give this terrible monster a single kopeck. I don't want to hear his jokes or see his routines. I'm so scared I think my heart is about to stop. Gutsy the clown is always kind. Shut it, old man, you're out of your mind. Kind, huh? Purple people. Eater says what? What? See, he confessed. Quit it, Gramps. My life sucks enough as it is. Okay. Well, come on, here. Here's 10 rubles. Now try and make me laugh. Hey, no problemo. The grim-looking prankster produces 3 colorful balls from the sleeve and begins to skillfully juggle. A few minutes later, he launches the balls into the air one by one and catches them in his mouth, swallowing each one whole. Once the deed is done, the clown goes tense from crown to feet and his whole frame spasms. Finally, the balls, now covered in slime, roll out from beneath his shirt and bounce away, spraying little droplets of unidentifiable goo on everyone's shoes. Ta-da! He lifts his hands overhead and with his last remaining strength huffs once, like a dying horse, hawking out a gigantic blood loogie. Alle hoop! Santa Maria, such a trick would rather make one weep than laugh. The 10 rubles are mine. If you didn't have fun, that's your problem, mister. I told you he was no clown, but an imp in disguise. Not only does he steal money, but he also displays nightmarish imaginary no sane person would ever find amusing. Gutsy the clown dismissively waves one hand. Well, what a stunt. Color me impressed. How did you manage that trick, Gutsy the clown? A good magician never reveals his secrets, though any kind of magician can always use 100 rubles. He winks at us with a yellowish bloodshot eye that looks ready to pop free of its warmly inflamed socket. Ugh. Oh, come now. Share your secret with me. Is that so much to ask? Come on. Alright, you talked me into it. Gaze upon my true form. Gutsy the clown regrettably hikes up his shirt. The view is, well, something else. His flabby man breasts each sport a tattoo of a realistic human eye, while below them the clown's abdomen is split horizontally like a giant torso-sized mouth with bright red lips. As we watch, the mutant's gut mouth begins to gurgle and belch. Gaze upon my grotesque true form, Normie, and no fear. Gutsy the clown screams this out from both his mouths in an ear-splitting cacophony. Dios mio! Whoa! I braced myself for a fright and therefore wasn't traumatized. Come on, don't ruin it for me, Grams. Wow, cool mutation, and you can talk through that extra mouth. Now that's what I call quality. Since the subject of this conversation is not a catheter causing terrible pulsating pain in my scrotum, it's easy to change. Well, Gutsy the clown, how did you come up with that with the name like that? Clown comes close and flashes a smile that shows off every one of his many rotten yellow teeth. It was never about choice. Life christened me with this moniker. He touches his round red nose. Like my sniffer, looks like a prop, right? What did the good doctor from Otradnoye say? Cancerous growth. Probably something to do with all those times Mom threw boiling water at my face. Okay, I get the clown part, but why do they call you Gutsy? You saw my secret and you're still asking? My abdomen is all messed up. Is that enough or do you need more clues? Yeah, I must have blacked out that due to shock. Why don't we change the subject now? Since the subject of this conversation is not a catheter causing terrible pulsating pain in my scrotum, it's easy to change, yeah. Oh yeah, can I ask you a few questions? We can chat, tell me what you want to know, man. The clown's shoulders slump as he digs in his pockets for a ciggy. When he finds it, he clenches it in his crooked teeth, lights up and moans as he takes a first deep drag. Well, what's your real name, buddy? I've been Gutsy the clown for as long as I can remember, although because of my progressing dementia, I can't recall anything before the ripe old age of 36. Yikes, how many diseases do you actually have? Next question. Bye! Now, what can you tell me about the circus? Well, to your average Joe Schmo and Ivan Schmivan, we are nothing but a ragtag bunch of mutants, junkies and baby killers, but for me this place is a roof above my poor head, family, friends, and just so you know, Sheds the clown was the only one who actually murdered children, and that was only until I convinced him to retire. The clown adopts a terrifying expression in memes, violently choking the air with his huge calloused hands. Ugh, sounds like a grand old place, huh? Something else there. Is it hard being a clown, by the way? You know what's really hard? Being the only mutant in a village of normies and attending a school full of rock-throwing nippers. But here, life's good, even for a misfit such as myself. I'll tell you more. When we are farther out and the waiters and prostitutes are more desperate and less fussy, you might call clown life true bliss. Yeah, sounds kind of sad. Another question I wanted to ask. No, bye-bye. Yeah, hey, heard any rumors? A few years back we had this one freak in our midst, Ramses the Cook. Like the rest of us, he was a mutant, but unlike us he had two major malfunctions. The first was his large tongue, with a sense of taste much stronger than any normie. The second, his fucking attitude. The guy was constantly calling everyone donkeys, pieces of shit, etc. So naturally he left the circus when we were in Trudograd and became a food critic for a local print house. Since then, whenever he sees a dive bar or eatery, he strolls in, samples all the grub, then starts throwing it around, cussing at the owners. What life, huh? I feel like I know this cabron. A few months ago he came into my establishment, ordered some beer, pork, bread and an onion. After tasting everything he started throwing the food, called me a donkey and even slapped my bar boy across the face. Oh, that's Ramses, alright. So did you heed his critique? Nope. But we did chase him out of town, and when he came around again, one of my patrons showed him a knife and the guy ran away crying. Serves him right. Wow, a fascinating chap to say the least. Well, do you know any other rumors? So, well, A few years ago we had this one freak. No, it's just Ramses. Yeah, only Ramses. Well, must be an interesting experience then. Well, we've got to go. Time to check out the circus. Thanks for the info. So, there are mutants here, huh? We'll start here. There's someone. Oh, clowns music. Circus music. Oh, another one. Oh, he looks scary. Before us stands a tall, hairy, bearded clown cradling a rusty sword in his arms. His huge eyes never blink. Instead, they are moistened by a transparent, nictitating membrane. Oi. Well, hello there, little comrade. How can Laughy, the funny clown who loves to laugh, help you out? The funny clown looks rather grim and his voice sounds like tires on loose gravel, probably from decades of heavy smoking. Why are you called Laughy the clown? Why am I calling you little comrade even though you're so tall? Some things in this world have no reason. Take that as a fact. Tell me about the circus, okay? We're a wacky mutant circus bringing good times to both adults and, ever since Sheds the Down got lynched, children too. Had any good rumors lately? I heard that there's a bandit living up north called Sioma Voronok, who loves to make life hard for his neighbors. Could be this part of the Wasteland is also in his sights? Well, could be, right? Let's hope not. Okay, well, I better go. Bye-bye. Oh, he looked really creepy. And I do understand that some people are really afraid of clowns, like our Hexogen. So what's going on here? There are people sitting by the fire. 10 rubles for the cosmic truth. Oh. We examine the woman before us with honest interest. She's tall and broad with a big head and a tender feminine gaze. She also sports a beard thick and sleek enough to make a lumberjack green with envy. Something else unusual. Her arms are covered with small hexagonal armor plates seemingly made of chitin. Oh. Using her thick chitinous fingers, the bearded lady is trying and failing to tame her tangled beard into braids. Seeing us approach, she gives up on her luxurious facial hair and says in a delightful feminine voice, I'm Barbara, the bearded lady, psychic help at the ready. I may look scary, but I'm kind. 10 rubles and I'll tell you what the future hides. So there are still real women to be found in this world. Not even one of them turned into a stick-thin miniskirt-wearing hussy. Here you may gaze upon a real woman, a she-warrior, a poet, a bearded monstrosity, just like in the olden days. Madam, I'm surprised to notice you do not have a ring on your finger. Perhaps you and I could talk in a more private setting? Sorry, Grandpa, but I'd rather cut my own throat with a rusty butter knife. Age is only a number. And your number's anything but lucky. Oh, that is really... I thought she was so kind, right? Well... 10 rubles to tell my future? Well, okay, let's give it a try. She quickly hides the money away and whispers, I see an iron drip of water roaming the lands. From its eyes, white light streams from behind red light pours. You're inside it, spinning the wheel, singing the song of the road. You look like you've forgotten how hard it was to get this iron drop. Gotcha. Well, how about we change the subject? Well, that was too much, right? So, changing the subject isn't the same as changing my beard color. Doesn't take 5 hours and a bucket of dye. Yeah, okay. Well, can you chat some more? I bet my beard you'll love talking to me. Well, tell me about yourself, Barbara. Barbara shyly plays with her beard. Since the age of 16, me and my pa worked together as mercenaries. My mutant arms are rock hard and can tear through metal, which made the profession easy for me. Only when Pa got himself killed during the Belgorod mutilation rampage I joined the circus. And you know what? It quickly became a second home to me. The Belgorod mutilation rampage, alright, sure. Never heard of that, but yeah. Next question. Ask your questions, don't be shy. Well, what do you do around here? Barbara lifts her chin proudly and her soft beard begins to flutter in the wind. At first, I sat in a cage for 8 hours each day, listening to people mocking me, read books, and solved crossword puzzles. But when my butt grew heavy from all the sitting, I decided to take up palm reading and other kinds of divination. Me and Jana the egg layer also thought about starting our own side gig. She would make me a hat with a bullseye so the guests would throw rotting fruit at my face. But since we had a fight, this idea has gone by the wayside. Sounds like you regret it. Another question? Well, how's life then? Have you got everything you need? Well, absolutely. I started my life as a mercenary who killed people. Now I make them laugh instead and earn money not just for my own selfish needs, but also for those closest to me. In the big world out there, I was a scary bearded bitch. But here in the circus, I feel like a sweet little bearded lady. Hey, well, that is really good for you. Another question. Did you hear any good rumors lately? Well, I heard that one of our mutated brethren, Ramses the Cook, now works as a culinary critic for a big newspaper in Trudograd. They pay him for yelling at cooks all across the Wasteland. Never thought that sort of nonsense would be possible. Well, yeah, we heard of that guy. He sounds like quite the character. Could we maybe talk about something else? Because I noticed that you seem sad, Barbara. Did something happen? Look at this. The bearded lady shows us her chitinous fingers. They are good at holding guns and choking enemies, but braiding my beard with such claws is nearly impossible. Jana the egg layer used to do it for me. Before she decided that I ate one of her eggs. Now she doesn't talk to me, even though I'm totally blameless. Maybe a normie like you could make her listen? Please, make us friends again. Well, you know what, Barbara? I'm a natural diplomat. Wait here while I do my magic. So, that is Barbara. Quick save. Who are you guys? Oh, a cute girl at around 20 smiles at us and nods while continuing to squeeze her boyfriend at the same age. After looking us over, she whispers shyly, oh, by the way, you are bartering as well, or you don't have anything. Hi, if you want something, you'd better talk to my boyfriend, Kisha. He's the jealous type. Well, if you say so. Okay, that's a bit sad for her, that she only has one person to talk to for the rest of her life, apparently. A good-looking young man smiles politely, nods to us, and keeps on tightly squeezing his other half, a girl of the same age. Eventually, the young man starts talking. He doesn't have anything to trade. Hey there, name's Kisha, and this here is my girlfriend Shura. Did you want to ask us something? Well, sure, to ask a few questions. But, well, how long have you been sitting here already? The person we are talking to shrugs and smiles. Time flies when you are having fun, especially with the loved one. See, this is our honeymoon. The leaders of our cause gave us some money and time off after the wedding, so we came here to marvel at the abundance of culture in each other. Well, what a sweet pair you guys are. Care to change the subject? We can change the subject. What did you want? Well, a couple of words about your marriage, maybe, but let's talk about a few standard questions I have. Go ahead, ask anything and we'll answer, right, baby? The person we are talking to affectionately rubs his significant other's shoulder. Well, so what's your story? Nothing special. Our families were always friendly with each other. Now we've decided to marry. We came here to celebrate the decision. Well, what can I say? Good luck, lovebirds. Another question? Where are you from? We work in a kolkhoz near the borders of this region. The place is called Beetrutinsk. It was nearly untouched by the bombs. Lots of greenery, great harvests, great weather. Sounds like paradise. Next question. Maybe we should go there and start trading with them or something. What do you guys think about the circus? Well, for some, this place is a den of drunken, degenerate mutants, freaks, drug dealers and child molesters. For young people like us, though, it's a place of culture. Our Kolkhoz doesn't even have a theater, but here you can see real-life clowns and acrobats just like in mysterious India or the snow-covered peaks of Tibet. The people here are so unique. Each one is like a show in his or her own right. Barbara the bearded lady is a prophet and dangerous mutant in one package. And Yana the egg layer is mysterious and charming. And what can you say about Gutsy the clown? The man's basically a legend, oh my. Yeah, the names alone already say a whole lot. Now, another question. Do you know any interesting rumors? Well, I won't bother you with rumors from our Kolkhoz, but locally, let me think. Oh yeah, I heard there's something awful going on with Gutsy the clown's gut. And that Laffy the clown has some business with a postal worker. Wow, what a place, huh? So full of mystery. Yeah, plenty of rumors here, okay. Well, something else. I was thinking a couple of words about your marriage. A couple smiled still wider. Sure thing, we thought people here would be grumpy, but it seems like love inspires everyone it touches. It's so nice to get stopped by people simply to wish us luck with our new family union. So, what were you going to say? Oh, these two look so good together. Please do not ruin their love. What? Why did you think that we would ruin the love? Come on, man, we are not afraid to hear something nasty, but your friend obviously has a warm heart. He'd never insult us or try to break us up, right? Yeah. Guys, I was asked to get you to fight each other. Who asked us that? Oh no, it's a bug. Sorry, guys. Role-playing is off. We have a bug. Repeat, we have a bug here. What? Who said they were... Oh, no, okay. I can't sugarcoat this. So let's just play it out, but I'm reloading here. I can't sugarcoat this. You two are not meant for each other, it's painfully obvious. The young man holds his wife tighter, he looks angry. Why would you say something like that? Is it fun for you to upset other people? You're not mature enough to start a family. Have you even discussed the name you'll give to your first child? Where do you plan on living after the honeymoon? Oh guys, just separate before it's too late. Don't you know that your union will ultimately produce a terrible dictator? Ah, okay. It's the guy in the silver. Now I remember. So that was the guy. Guys, just separate before it's too late. Don't you know that your union will ultimately produce a terrible dictator, bloody tyrant who will drag civilization all the way back to the Stone Age? The young couple starts laughing hysterically. Oh god, you are one of the local clowns. We are so sorry, we never realized. I thought you were some random passerby eager for a chat, while you were entertaining us with a private comedy routine the whole time. It was a bit dark, but now that I know what's up, really funny. Haha. Yeah, I'll be going now to make up some new jokes, you know. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the couple. Okay, I'm just loading here, sorry. That was the guy, the guy who claimed to be from the future, huh? Yeah, some weirdo named Xander told us he traveled back in time from the year 2095 to stop a love affair between two young people at a circus. Otherwise, they give birth to a terrible dictator in the future reality. What should I make from this bizarre fairy tale? So, okay, let's talk to her again. Yeah, okay, she's shy and afraid of the stress her insecure partner poses to her. And then, so, a few questions. So, what's your story? What can I say? It's great if you guys like Paradise. Also, I think we need to get in contact with this commune they speak of and where they come from. Because I think that they might be very good trading partners. So, a couple of words about your marriage. Sure thing, Hey, I want to ask your girlfriend something. How could she marry you after everything we did together? Yeah, let's try that one. We start spinning a yarn about a lengthy romance between us and the young woman. Our tale is so convincing, the young man actually backs away from his girlfriend with an expression of pure disgust. Shura, how could you? How could I what? Don't tell me you believe his lies. I've never even seen this guy before. Why would he lie? Did that sound like a joke to you? Go on, let's hear your stupid explanation. After all I've done for you, you are going to turn on me because of some lies told by a complete stranger? You've done nothing for me, you liar, you cheating bitch. I never loved you. What a bloody bastard you are, you fucking simpleton. You are like a village idiot. Fuck you, cow. I never want to see you again. The two former lovebirds walk away, but in different directions. It seems that their union has ended. Hey, time to claim my reward. Oh, that sounds so bad. Yeah, it feels so bad, right? But I mean, if they... I mean, we could rightly say... I mean, now I'm really interested what you think, guys. Like, also about the tourist, by the way. I wanted to say that. Yeah. Like, if you agree, if the guy was not involved. But I mean, if we meet the guy again, you know, maybe with the blonde woman, the housewife in Krasnoznameni, and she's also dead, then we are going to kill the guy. Yeah. So, but this year, this feels kind of wrong, right? And like, I mean, a terrible dictator. Yeah, I mean, people... Sounds a bit awkward, but there are so many factors. Yeah. And if these guys are good together, I mean, of course, they don't have a very mature... is that her? Oh, it's another person. A well-built, fair-haired woman. No, let's not talk with her, sorry. Yeah, so... I mean, if their relationship is so immature and weak that just someone who's talking like this, yeah, what we just made up, can break them up like that, then they don't have good chances, yeah. But on the other hand, in my opinion, it's not for us to decide. And Fidel also, I mean, I think he's really a good-hearted person, and I'm actually rather happy for the two. Especially here of the Wasteland, in the Wasteland. And without making babies, there is no future anyway, right? So, that's the reason why we are going to not do this. I just wanted to try this out anyway. Although I guess that we get money from the silver guy, Xander, or, well, let's see what we do. I guess we just get experience here. So, guys, I was asked to get you to fight each other, but now I can see that you're a great couple. I could never do anything to break that up. Be happy, guys. We tell the couple about the moral dilemma we had to face before deciding not to break them up. Then we say a few beautiful words about young love and wish our new friends the best of luck. Oma, you are a true poet. And that bigot who wanted you to break us up, he will die unhappy and alone. People who wish to inflict misery are always miserable themselves. Yeah, those are good words. Yeah, they won't scare us, right? Knowing our true love has enemies only makes me love you more. Oh my darling, hold me tight. I'll shower you and our future children with 10 times more love and affection, knowing how lucky we are in this cruel and terrible world. Yeah, that's true. And now they can maybe even educate their children better. That's the thing. So, guys. The couple starts passionately kissing and groping each other. Well, I guess you are listening, so yeah, make sure that your children, that you educate your children and give them good values, guys. Yeah, I think that's really important. Maybe the most important thing. And yeah, are you listening? Are you actually listening? Are you listening to this? Yeah, but be careful. So all the sons, yeah, and all the daughters, teach them to be kind and good people. Yeah. So I guess my work here is done. So okay, so there was one guy sitting here. So I think we are doing it like this. So there we go. So we got some experience here. But the other one wanted to give us some rubles, I think, right? But yeah. Oh, he's got a good backpack, this guy. Hello. A young man with bright red hair greets us with a raised hand, but his attention seems to be focused on the circus freaks and mutants. Hey, what's up? Are you also disappointed that you never knew places like this exist? Damn, what was I wasting my life on when I could have been hanging out at the circus? Yeah, true words. Do you trade anything? Don't have anything interesting. So, welcome, but you haven't missed much. The circus just got here. Ah, nice! I'll only smile if someone turns me upside down, because this dubious den of hustlers and abominations isn't enough to make my expression change, except maybe to a grimace of displeasure and suspicion. Hey, relax, Grandpa. Yeah, could you answer a couple of questions for me? Why not? Go ahead. What's your name? People call me Jazz, you know, nicknames are pretty common among stalkers. Some of my colleagues had colorful monikers too, like Butch, Lorcan, Cachalot, Deadroth, Dumpling, just to name a few. Well, is that so? Well, it's nice to meet you. You're actually our first stalker, I think. The first stalker we meet. That's actually not so bad. And where are you coming from? Well, I came here from Nalchik with the Caravaneers, and am I glad I did just look at the circus. The only thing I like more than adventure is entertainment, and there's plenty of that here. Well, I'm sure. We've not been in there, though. So one more question. What do you do for a living? I'm a stalker. If, for instance, I'm feeling hungry, I just dig up an old car battery and bring it straight to town to sell. But keep in mind, I vend my goods in small quantities so the market doesn't get saturated, which would hurt prices. Well, that's actually wise. Yeah, good economic principles he understood there. One more question. Do you know any fresh rumors? Well, I don't often visit Krasnoznameni, but I heard they turned a boat into an entertainment center. They apparently have a brothel and casino there now. None of this would have happened in the Soviet Union. Well, probably not. Okay. So one more question. Can we talk about the circus? So what's made the biggest impression on you? Oh, many things. Do you see that bearded woman? She's telling pupils fortunes, and that guy over there isn't wearing makeup. That's a real beak growing out of his face. Believe me, I yanked on it to check. And that clown, he's only part human, the tiniest part. Everything else about him is a cruel joke played by Mother Nature. And I haven't even been inside the tent yet. People say a real wizard is performing there. Well, the circus truly is a fascinating place, huh? Okay, so then, enjoy the fun. Yeah, thanks, so nice, even the conversations are pleasant. Oh yeah, that's good to hear. Okay, ciao. See you later. And you have a nice tummy there. Lady man, a well-built, fair-haired woman is leisurely strolling around the circus, occasionally stopping to stare at the mutants performing tricks or rehearsing for the show. Seeing us, she asks with a smirk, does she trade anything? Oh, she does. Oh yeah, let's actually give her something. How about a rusted weapon? You in need of a rusted weapon, lady? But you kind of don't have enough, huh? Or maybe here, a rusty nagant. No, it's not enough. Oh no, it's not enough. Not enough. That's very sad. So how about, oh yeah, maybe some throwing knives, huh? What is one? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so then let's have your ammo. This here, I want your money too, actually, but it's not enough. It is not enough, which is very sad. Well, we could. Yeah, we give him the sheath as well. And then he can be the knife juggler or something. So there we go. I think that's good. Like so. So. Pardon me, are you a guest here or are you like the local staff? I'm a guest. Could you answer a couple of questions for me? Can I? Where are you from? Far away. You've never heard of the place, so there's no point of telling you. Fair enough. Next question. What are you doing in the circus? I'm enjoying life. Do you know how rare entertainment is nowadays? Be it circus or cinema. As soon as I found out tents were going up here, I came as fast as I could. I understand. Next question. Yes? How do you like this place? It's not bad at all. Lots of mutants, of course, but if one was to motivate them by way of a few rubles, even they may have a trick to share. This is especially true of Gutsy the Clown. I wonder why the balls he pulls from under his shirt are always covered with some kind of goo, but if you know the answer, don't tell me, I want to solve it myself. Yeah, nature is surely full of mysteries. One more question. Do you know any good rumors? I've heard there was a fight between two of our local divas, Barbara the bearded woman and the bird woman Yana. I hope it doesn't get in the way of their performance. Yeah, me too. So... we can't talk about anything else with you, which is sad, because you have very interesting hair and I feel there's more about you. But yeah, maybe we'll find out later. So... yeah. Well, so then, that guy, by the way, can we actually, if we pickpocket, we can have a look what he has, right? Only that and she. Now has that stuff, yeah, it's good. And they don't have anything, right? So I'm glad that we didn't break them up. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Amulet of the Bear. And that means that she's also not super... he is not super smart. No, here. Like, are there someone? Yeah, I guess we are... firstly, we are going outside and check out the people. Oh, we can go into the plane. Aero, flot. So here is a strong man. Apparently. Oh, a doe-eyed, dumb-looking character is repeatedly lifting two huge kettleballs. Registering our presence, he throws one of the weights to the ground where it creates a small crater. After vigorously scratching his nose, the giant speaks in a loud, slow voice. Hello, weakling. I am Strongman Bambula. Are you here to watch Strongman lift weight? Or to see Piggy Pig? What's Piggy Pig and where do I go to see it? The strongman slaps his thigh, which is covered by a crotch-high leather boot. People say Piggy Pig is a terrible curse that Bambula must carry through life. But Bambula says no curse. Piggy Pig is funny. Costs money to see him. 30 rubles. Psst. Don't tell Bambula's parents, but Bambula will spend it on vodka. Dang it. Dang it all. Show me this Piggy Pig. Yeah, we just need to see it, right? Oh no thanks, I already know what it's going to be. Your foot is actually pig, right? No, no, no. Dang it, we just need to see this. With unsettling glee, Bambula snatches our money and starts removing his boot. You'll see, Piggy Pig, you will gaze upon him. And the boot slides through the stench, all but knocks us off our feet. The strongman's leg is either badly mutilated or crazily mutated. Above the knee, it looks like a normal limb, but below it is an oblong lump of flesh sporting little hooves, eyes, triangular ears and a porcine snout. Oh. The poor fella's foot looks exactly like a rotting pig's head, complete with yellow tusks jutting out of crazy angles and a slimy warped pig nose. You know, child, after the Great War there were amputees on the streets everywhere. Some of them were offered pigs as replacements for their lost limbs. Most, including me, your dear old dad, refused. But the generation has no such standards, and this pig-footed brute is living proof. But Bambula was born like this. Dios mio, what a stench and what a sight. Looks like boot, but is actually tiny pig pen. Okay, thanks for sharing, Bambula, but let's talk about something else now, okay? Strongmen agree and piggy pig too, probably. Oh god. Yeah, can I ask a few questions? Strongman gazed at us distrustfully. Only if not insulting questions. If kind questions, then Bambula agree. Is Bambula your real name? No, dum-dum. It's from a fancy lie book, The Three Fat Men. Looking like fairy tale for children, but turned out to be Soviet propaganda. Bambula tore false book apart and ate it. But he liked name of communist in book so much, he forgot his own. Oh, I see, okay. Another question. How's life in the circus treating you? Circus like family for Bambula. Every lady's mom, every man is dead. Only Schatz the clown was like uncle who once got into little Bambula's bed at night and touched places not allowed to touch. Baba! Well, every family has one black sheep, I guess, huh? Something else. Ask. Do you have a speech impediment? You talk all weird. Bambula went to doctor once. Asked why Bambula speak funny. Doctor say to Bambula, my friend, there is nothing that modern medicine can do in your case. You suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, which has stunted your mental growth since the age of 5. Bambula laugh at doctor, so doctor give Bambula candy and hugs. But then, in his heart of hearts, Bambula understood his words. Bambula became very sad and started hurting self. So, how about we move on to the next question, you poor thing? Ask. Do you know any interesting stories you wish to share? You heard that if you touch moo cows' belly fingers, they start spitting out milk? Bambula lived in waste his whole life, but never heard. Maybe his new thing? Yeah, no, cows always gave milk. Okay, well, can we change the topic and talk about something else? So there is a thing. Ever heard of General Nasty? I was sent here by him he's a guy from Krasnoznameni. He wants you to join him on an adult movie set. The strongman scratches his head and asks, will there be pretty lady with Bambula in movie? So that Bambula grab her and do ook ook. Who would Bambula prefer? The athlete thinks it over for a minute or so, then explains, look, Bambula love ladies, okay? Even though uncle taught Bambula to do ook ook with men too. But Bambula so strong now, he may break lady as they ook ook. Penetrative might of Bambula Jr. even make a lady go to wheelchair. Oh. If you are scared to touch the ladies, you can appear in a scene with the general. He could put on a dress or something. Bambula claps and giggles. I agree now. Ladies are so tiny and fragile. Bambula break on accident. But men are strong, so Bambula can do ook ook on them without fear. Great, see you at the brothel. Okay, so that is really hilarious. That's really hilarious. To speak of role-playing, sorry. Okay. Saved. Quest log has been updated. Circus. Yeah. Agavia. Okay. And then we need the circus animal trainer, okay. Where's actually... Where is the... Yeah. Where is it? Where's our quest? The movie. Open your eyes and you shall see. Yeah, okay, no, I think there were only these, just how many? No. I think, no, it's just, no, it's, here. Eh? Okay, it's not negatable, whatever, so... Maybe I don't see right. With half my face numbed. Okay, it's fine. So here... But the numbness is actually receding. It would be great if I could just drink a sip of water. But yeah, not yet, I guess. Oh, there's some stuff here. Oh, but there are people there. Go to them. It is more serene here, huh? So there, who are you? He looks at us in silence. Who's that? Bodyguard, okay. Here, let me look at your pockets. Okay, he's got a Molotov cocktail. This here is the head. The lean tanned woman is giving us a doubtful look. She noisily smacks her lips and pulls a long cigarette from a metal case. Shooting us another suspicious glance, she puts a match to it, inhales deeply and blows a fragrant smoke ring in our direction. What do you want? The circus is downstairs. And whom do I have the honor of addressing? The woman knocks the ashes from the tip of her cigarette and sniffs loudly. I'm Madame Vuva, the director of the circus. Do you have a complaint or something? Did a friend or relative get eaten by rats? Because if they did, I don't know anything about it. There are no weirdly aggressive and oversized rats here. Well, I'm from a government agency. Your rat situation is truly worrisome. We're just making this here out of fun now. Goddamn vampires! Alright, here's your bribe for the month. 300 rubles. How do you expect me to run a business in conditions like this? It's not tenable. In that case, could you answer a couple of questions? Fine, go ahead. How's it going? It's going well. How else could it be going? What were the locals doing here before you arrived? Can you answer that? No, you can't. We are the main cultural attraction in these parts, no matter what they think of us up there in Krasnoznameni. What do you know? Let me ask you something else. What can you tell me about this place? Just for the record, the plane crash wasn't our fault. The wreck was already here when we arrived. This place is easy to defend, but unfortunately hard to reach because of the swamp. Maybe we should start selling rubber boots. That's not a bad idea. Well, there might be money in that venture. One more question. Heard any juicy rumors lately? Only some local gossip. 2 of our circus actresses used to be great friends, but no longer. The story involves bizarre mutations, infanticide, and cannibalism. All good, family-friendly stuff. What do you know? Let me ask you something else. Is there anything worth seeing? In the circus, everything. Depends on what your interests are. Well, what do you know? Okay, then let's maybe talk about something else. How did you come up with the idea to open a circus? That's classified information which I have no desire to discuss. Okay, well, no means no. Alright then. See you later. Maybe we can talk with her later, but yeah, I don't feel bad about you know, 300 rubles. So I guess it's fine. So then here, oh yeah, there's something. Oh, she's got one mutated wasp and she's got a black dress. I think we've never seen something like this before. Circus performer. Hello, a strict-looking lady with her long hair gathered in a ponytail is yelling at a huge wasp hovering before her. The mutated insect seems to be somewhat reluctantly following her commands. No, honey, you will fly through a ring of fire, even if I have to feed you macaroni all week. Where did I leave my whip? The wasp seems angry as it turns its giant head this way and that, but doesn't flee the cage. We've heard of talented animal trainers, but we've never seen someone train a wasp. The woman turns to us. What is it? There won't be an insect show today. That's circus life for you. One actress refuses to fly through a ring for fire and Madame Prascovia's pie's whole act is postponed. Wow, how did you make that wasp so eager to serve you? The woman smirks and shrugs. Maybe they see me as a kindred spirit. She bares her legs for us. They are unnaturally thin and covered in black and yellow striped chitinous shell. Also, my body secretes a pheromone once a month which attracts wasps and bees from all around unless I wear heavy-duty pants. Oh, that mutation really suits you. You're as tough and dangerous as a wasp, yet deep inside you have a honey core. Oh-ho! And you're here to try out for the role of living mirror, bold boy? Ah, and here's the sting of the beauteous she-wasp. I'm serious. Laugh if you will, but I'm also a member of the wasp and bee family. All during my youth, my mother told me, your brothers are working constantly to keep this family afloat, while all you do is drone on and on with your talentless poetry. Get it, huh? A drone is a kind of bee. Yeah, not the best kind of bee. Quite an interesting mutation you got here. But let's talk about something else. Alright, but remember, I'm very busy. That won't stop us from talking though, right? No, what do you need? Is Pie your real last name, or do you just like pies? What's so weird about my last name? Yes, I enjoy pies, but doesn't everyone? It has nothing to do with my name. As I expected. How's life in the circus? Until everyone respects me as their mistress, I remain loyal to this den of freaks. Yeah, got it, okay. I also wanted to ask something else about what can you tell me about your colleagues? These mutants and freaks know one thing very well, they know their place, specifically that it's below me. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Next question. Well, did you hear anything interesting lately? Did you hear that our Barbara the Bearded Lady is a seer? One day she told me she sensed a space-time anomaly somewhere in Krasnozameni. It was the silver dude who she told felt all sorts of wrong. But just between you and me, I think the old girl is starting to lose her marbles. Better find a shrink before she goes haywire. Well, it's more strange that she knows such big scientific words. Next question. Ask away. I'd like to talk to you about a person called General Nasty. Ever heard of him? No? Well, he asked me to ask you to star in an adult movie. One of Prascovia's eyebrows shoots up in surprise. That old clown whose ass I used to whip whenever I was in Krasnozameni? He wants to be filmed at his very lowest. Sounds diverting, but I'm not going to waste my time slapping that aging fool around. Now if there was a different, much stronger man for me to play with. Maybe I'll star in the movie myself. I'm a weakling, as you can see. Well, Bambula the strongman agreed to join the cast. Well, hey little lady, I bet we can find you a man if we'll see you're serious. Come to Krasnozameni. Damn that nasty character. He may be an old shriveled wretch, but he sure knows how to pick charismatic people. I'm in. Okay, that's good. So. I don't think we should, at this point, already commit to participating in that movie, right? That's certainly not the right moment to do so. Oh, wolf antidote, okay. There we go. Some vodka. Another woman. Oh. She has... I think she has mutated eyes or something. A thin young woman is graciously walking, a line drawn in the sand, heel to toe, adjusting her balance with barely visible hip movements. When she sees us, the blue-eyed performer turns and asks shyly, "Do you barter?" Oh yes, I do. I do. But you only have 24 rubles, dear. So we don't have anything for you, actually. Because we don't really need to barter any other stuff here. That we can only sell for less. That doesn't make any sense. But do we have some minor weapon maybe? That is 70? No. Oh, it's so sad. Don't have anything for her. I mean, all these babushka scarves. Ah. No. Well then. Is there something you need? I'm training for my tightrope routine. Name's Agafya Arkanova. I'm an acrobat. The moment she stops, a grating voice screeches from her lower abdomen. Oi, Agafya, who are you talking to, you pop muppet? Some odd stallion, I bet. Don't drive this one away with your shy little girl routine, you hear? Hey, lover boy, come closer. Agafya screams and shrinks away from us. She looks both insulted and violated, but that doesn't stop, or even slow, the voice emitting from her lower body. Hey, sexy! If you're out there, I can't see shit from down here. Strip off Agafya's clothes and let's start making babies. Agafya angrily elbows herself in the stomach and the voice stops. After a pause to catch her breath, the woman continues in a soft, shy voice. I'm so sorry, that wasn't me talking just then. How may I help you? What was that? Where was that voice coming from? Well, I don't like to discuss it with strangers, but what can a girl do? I have this slight mutation. One of my organs has a mind of its own and likes to talk. Honestly, it's a goddamn chatterbox, if you'll pardon the expression. The moment she stops, a grating voice screeches from her lower abdomen. And that organ ain't that the spleen. Hey, stud muffin, Agafya seems to trust you. Could you maybe hook her up with a bloke for me? Maybe even your esteemed self? Come on. Dios mio, I sure hope no other part of my body starts talking after this meeting, although a few of them could tell some very interesting stories. The 40-year-old virgin is the first one that comes to mind. The 40-year-old virgin is the first one that comes to mind. Okay, so... Are you like a ventriloquist or something? Oh, if only it was that simple. Sometimes I wish I had a split personality instead, then at least I could hope for a cure. Well, what do you know? So how do you and this organ get along? I have a suspicion which organ it is, right? But yeah. Agafya falls silent and her abdomen responds. You should be asking me what it's like to live in the body of a shy little pussycat who can't land a man for us both to enjoy. Okay, alright then. Can we talk about something else? Okay, what else did you want? I just wanted to ask a few questions. Please ask away. How's life in the circus? Pretty good actually. We entertain people and earn enough to feed ourselves. I couldn't dream of anything more beautiful than the children holding their breath and staring round-eyed while I perform above the arena. Agafya goes quiet, but a moment later we start hearing that voice again. Now it's coming from her torso. Ah, most of these children are dirty old men and they are staring at your arse. Must be an interesting experience. Next question. I'm listening. Aren't you scared when you're walking the tightrope? It's a matter of training. A normal person would never survive up there, but for me, walking the rope is like walking down a street. People really do conquer all obstacles. Another one. Fine, I'm listening. What can you tell me about your colleagues? We are not bound by blood, but we really are connected. Maybe it's the mutations. We can talk freely among ourselves without worrying someone will be grossed out or insulted. We also have our own inside jokes and stuff like that. It feels good to live among our own kind. Well, glad to hear everything's going well. Another thing. Fine, I'm listening. Any rumors you'd like to share? Once I thought Praskovia, the animal trainer, was the only person capable of dominating a mutant insect, but then I heard about a man in Krasnodar who has a pet myrmic. And get this, he doesn't even need to shout at it like Praskovia does. They are like brothers, human and aunt. Can you believe it? They must have the weirdest family gatherings, right? Something else. Ask away, Lady Killer. That's ask away, Lady Killer. That's her abdomen. Hey, let's change the subject then. So actually, I mean, how about the two of us go somewhere and talk about the beauty of the circus life, right? No? No? Okay, well. Then another thing, General Nasty asked me to hire you to star in an adult movie. Me in an adult movie? Why, I'd never. A grumpy voice from the woman's lower abdomen suddenly grates out, "You daft cow, you wouldn't even have to fucking do anything. I can take over. Now for the love of God, tell the general we agree." Agafia screams down at her torso hysterically, "Are you mad? I'll do no such thing." The weird other voice calmly replies, "Come on, Agafia. Agafia, we can put a bag over your head or something. Let me enjoy myself for once, please." The bizarre disagreement between the woman and her rogue body continues like this for a while. We don't know whether we are amused or just uncomfortable. Finally, Agafia concludes the discussion with a nod. "Fine, I'll be on the gosh darn ship when it's time for the shoot, but in no circumstance whatsoever am I showing my face. I bet the general could, like, make you a mask or something. See you later." Okay, so she was walking up and down here. And then Agafia. Just a second. Are you talking some more? No. Okay, well. Then there's she. "Don't cry, I'll lay you a magical egg." Oh, she must be the person who lays eggs. We see a wayfish woman sporting... She looks kind of familiar. We see a wayfish woman sporting a massive rear end that even now strains to burst from the fabric of her skirt. Other than this one deformity or acid, depending on your point of view, the girl would look completely normal, pretty even. But alas, she speaks to us in a thin voice. "If you are looking for fun, come check out my excellent brand. I lay eggs both day and night, so rotund it's a delight. I might not look very strong, but I lay eggs all year long." Hey, can I ask you a few questions? "I, Yana the circus freak, admit that I would love to talk with you." "Tell me about yourself." "When my body started to adapt to my egg-laying mutation, all the boys in my village wanted to date me. But when I grew this giant butt, they started making fun of me instead. I was thinking of killing myself, but thankfully I found this place first." Well, good for you then. Next question. "Are you happy here?" "You know, I'm happier now than before my mutation, when I was a simple villager. Here people accept me the way I am and we earn a pretty penny too." That sounds great actually. And what can you tell me about life in the Wastes? "On the one hand, it's nice that things are slowly returning to normal. But on the other hand, I don't want to return to communism. Communists would never allow our circus. They'd say it was immoral or something. As if we are at fault for being mutants. We show off our deformities and earn money for it. Who suffers from that?" Well, people with weak hearts, I'd say. Next question. "What can you tell me about the life in the Wastes?" Oh no, sorry. Well, got any good rumors to share? "I heard that a man in Krasnodar has a pet myrmic. Did you know myrmics are mutants like us? We should build a cage for this myrmic and ask the guy to join our circus." Well, a myrmic would certainly fit right in, right? Another question maybe. So what do you do around here exactly? She turns around to better display her massive buttocks. I lay giant eggs. It's my mutation, see? Once every month or so, when I feel like I'm about to lay one, the guys set me up in a big nest inside a cage and drive me around the wastes like a traveling sideshow. Everyone wants to see the supreme mockery of nature that I represent, so we make around 500 to 600 rubles each month. Sometimes kids and old folks give me bread and sacks of grain too, which is quite lovely of them. There's just one thing I don't like. The embryos inside those eggs always turn up dead. Except for one time, but I don't want to talk about that. Oh, come on, I'm sure the story won't mess me up as much as your previous one. She thinks it over briefly and nods. Okay, maybe sharing my pain with you will reduce my suffering. Once I laid an egg that wasn't the same as the others. It had a living baby inside it. One of my colleagues even heard its tiny heartbeat through the shell. I was so happy. But during the night, someone snatched the egg from my bed, smashed it open and ate the baby. I didn't know who to blame, who would even think to do such a thing, until someone told me it was that bearded monster, Barbara, and to think I trusted her like a sister. Now I hate her guts. Okay, glad I asked. Can we change the subject? About your feud with Barbara the bearded lady. The usually shy Yana the egg layer rapidly turned scarlet with fury. Don't you dare even mention that shrew's name. I've laid tons of eggs in my life, but only one had a living embryo inside, and that stupid bearded bitch broke it and ate the poor thing. I can never forgive what she did. Ever since my loyal new friend Ivan the Crane reported Barbara's evil deed. She's dead to me, dead! Oh, why did you even bring this up? What Ivan says is true. In all this cruel world, only he understands me. So Ivan the Crane was the one who told you about Barbara's crime. Okay, let's change the subject. And actually, I'd be glad to talk with you some more, but I really must go. So I think we need to talk with this Crane guy. And that is someone with the beak over there, huh? But that, my dear fellow survivors of the nuclear wastes, we will see in the next episode. So, but we know that this lady here with her giant buttocks lays eggs. Is there something in there? No. And this guy found the bearded lady eating the egg or the embryo inside or whatever. That is gross, isn't it? So maybe we can, yeah, we can solve something. So and otherwise, well, we have convinced all the people necessary for the movie, I think, for the adult movie. Oh, there's someone there as well. Oh, we didn't talk to that person. Okay, but we'll do that in the next episode. Yeah. So, and let's try to solve their feud. But that we will see in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any thoughts you wish to share, like how you like the humor here. I mean, I find it really hilarious. And to speak of role-playing, of course, I really like Atom RPG, I have to say. Yeah. So it's more realistic, maybe, concerning the possible outcome of, you know, the destruction of all civilization, basically, yeah, through nuclear war. Everywhere crazy people pop up, and it's also tongue-in-cheek, but not so much that it's not it's totally unrealistic, like in some aspects of Fallout and Wasteland, where I think like Fallout and Wasteland, they are probably even more entertaining to a degree, but they are more careful. But that's of course because they are from the United States and or America. I'm not sure, like Canada as well, I think. But this one here, you can see like the Eastern European, yeah, rougher approach to humor. So I like that a lot. It's really fun, and I think these guys here, they try to be a bit more realistic, although of course like with the mutations they are over the top, of course, but that's really fun. And well, who knows, right? I mean, mutated people. Who knows how they would react and what happens, yeah. But we'll see. So please share your thoughts. I personally find it hilarious. It's really funny. And yeah, we'll continue next time. And yeah, I would appreciate if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.